Stream time. Stream time. Stream time. Ah.
You said scream time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shoot, I didn't
Scream?
even turn on the music. There we go.
Nice. Okay.
Music's going.
I'm about to check it.
Checking the level.
Oh, I'm already on the things, if you remember.
No, she's checking the bullshit levels.
Oh, okay, good.
I think music could be just like a tad lower.
Lower?
Yeah.
This is why I had this raised up.
I see.
Okay, what about right there?
RVs suck.
Yes, that's what I need to. RVs suck.
Would you like to hear the ongoing saga of the bullshit of my car, Elijah?
Yes, 1 second. Are the levels good though?
Would you like to hear the ongoing?
The music's still a little loud.
Little now. Little now.
Music's
What about that? Is
You
that
be
too
a little
low?
loud.
You be a little loud.
Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still a little loud. I can't really like make what we're saying out.
Okay.
I turned it down a good amount.
loud. I can't really make what we're saying out.
Benny, we can hear the stream through the TV, like
Yeah.
echoing through your headphones. Benny, we can hear the stream.
Echo.
Benny, mute the TV.
Echo. Echo.
Well, I'm checking the levels right now.
Elijah
too.
is. Wait, no, keep it going, because I started a bit. I said Elijah is. I started a bit.
You could have the music maybe a stop or two higher. Sorry, I know I told you to lower it before.
You interrupted my bit, though. I wanted the echo of me saying Elijah is, and then I was gonna say, is cute. Interrupted my bit, though. I wanted the echo of me saying Elijah is, and
Cute.
I was gonna say, cute.
I want you to know only you can really hear this.
Yeah, I know. The people listening are like, what the fuck is he talking about? all one of them is really confused right now. All one of them. Is everything else good? Good.
Yep. We're all good to go.
Yep. Oi. Okay. Are we getting our little intro?
Yeah, we should be
Off,
good.
Sophia.
We better.
I
Hey.
guess. What's up, citizens of the Tapestry? Welcome back to another Cascade stream. My car was totaled.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
And lost for a little bit.
And oh my God, Elijah, let me tell, because Elijah doesn't know the whole story. He only knows that my car got hit by an RV. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna recap it. I chose a bad time to take a bite of my pasta. So, 3 a.m. I'm sleeping. It's good times. I love to sleep. And then we hear the sound of like crunching metal outside of our window. And
I don't really know how to draw a car. I was trying to draw a broken car.
crunching metal outside our window, and we're like, did somebody just crash? Which is not. We live in a bad neighborhood. And people race down our street all the time. So I was like, oh my God, somebody finally spun out and like wrecked their car. And I've always had this fucking fear that somebody was gonna race down our street and spin out and hit my car. Okay, keep that in mind going forward. So we look out the window, and there's an RV on the sidewalk with its lights on. It's smashed into a car. From like when we looked at this man from the window, it's like baffling. It looks like he drove out of a house and into a car. Like I don't understand how he got his RV there. And I'm looking out the window and I'm like, Benny, I think that's my car right next to the RV. Does it look like it's been hit? And we're like, no, let's go look though. Let's go look. We go down. Yeah, my car's been crunched in the front and back.
Yeah.
This RV.
For everyone
It's
watching, this is a visual representation of how her car looks. Exactly like
Actually, one of the cars kind of looked like that, not gonna lie.
Split in half.
It was bad, dude.
He hit 6 cars and likely totaled all 6 of them.
That's fun.
I'm waiting to figure out if my car is totaled right now, and the reason I'm still waiting to figure out if it's been totaled is because it went missing. Because the tow truck driver drove it away, and then my insurance agent calls and she's like, "Hey, I'm calling for an update on that car," and the body shop is like, "What car?" And she's like, "Fucking excuse me?" So she calls the tow shop, and they're like, "Yeah, we never picked that up." And she's like, "What? Yes, you did." And they're like, "No, that wasn't us. The police came and got it before we came and got it." And she's like, "Fucking liar." Okay, so she calls me, and she's like, "Hey, the tow truck company is trying to say that we didn't tow the car, that the police came and got it." And I was like, "Fucking excuse me?" And she was like, "I know." So I sent her thank God Benny took a video of my car being towed away by that company. And there's a fat logo on the side of that car. And I sent that to her, and so she called the tow truck agency, and they were like, "Yeah, no, we don't have it." And she's like, "Funny. That's funny, because I have a video of you towing the car." And then they hang up and call back, and they're like, "Oh yeah, here's the car right here." So as of today, my car has been found after it being crashed into a week and a half ago. So that's how my week's been going. Bullshit meter's
pretty high.
The aw damn meter. No, I almost filed a missing vehicle report.
Jeez.
Or stolen vehicle, because we thought the tow truck driver drove off and sold it for scrap.
We did. We legit thought that it was.
I was going to file a police report today, but she called me today and she was like, "Oh, we found it."
I'm opening the door for me, ma'am.
Bunch of little old dams in there.
Oh damn.
So
Oh, damn.
I added a new drawing of Sneak Boy.
Oh, by the way, a part of the story I forgot is that the day my car was crashed into.
Wait, Sophia, real quick.
What?
Sneak Boy.
Oh my
Big
god.
boy. Oh my god, Elijah. Yeah, what the fuck?
It's his
When did you
sidekick.
draw that?
Like 5 seconds before the stream.
I
It's his
love that.
sidekick.
Yeah.
He's pretty good, thank you. Robin.
Okay, now I'm gonna start
This is
setting
Batman,
up my actual...
Ratman, and
I'll
Snakein.
leave that up.
Um,
Batman and Sneak Boy.
But part of the story I forgot is that the day my car was crashed into, the tow truck just never showed up initially. And when I waited like 8 hours for it,
That's
and
fun.
I called them and I was like, "Hey, the truck never came. Can I cancel it so I can call another service?" And they were like, "No." And so Benny called them and was like, "We needed a tow truck 5 hours ago. Where are you?"
I did.
And he got a
Benny
tow truck out
Karen'd
here.
them?
Yeah.
No, I didn't carry them. I sternly professioned them. I said I told, "Oh, that looks so fucking badass." Before
Yeah,
before
I like how
coming
he's
on
on Melty.
Oh,
I
thanks.
told them "Hey, I want you to get to know I'm calling on behalf of Sophia." I said her last name.
I was crying at this point, by the way.
She was crying, and I'm like, we were expecting a tow truck to come in. Oh, about 3, 4, 5 at 10 a.m. It's now like 5. So we were expecting a tow truck, at least 10 hours before this, which obviously we weren't. That's like would have been when the accident happened. And I was like, so we want to know what's going on, 'cause it hasn't come out here. And if I can be candid with you, I am infuriated right now. So what can you do for us? And they were like, "Oh,
Nothing.
nothing. Fuck, this guy's pissed." So
I'm glad, because I don't think my car would have gotten fucking towed.
no, I don't think it
It
wouldn't
was
have.
sitting outside all, and it was stuck inside of another car too, so like I couldn't drive it.
Yeah.
Stuck inside. of the
Anyway, the last week has been awful.
It kind of sounds fun.
How was your week, Elijah?
I don't know, it was okay. I got about 3 hours of sleep last night.
Oh,
What?
very
Why?
similar.
Cause I procrastinated on homework, so I stayed up super late doing homework.
Oh, Elijah.
Yeah.
It do be like that.
The
Sometimes.
huge Elijah stuff.
Sometimes like that, it do be.
That it do be.
Sometimes. I can understand that.
Okay. Well, what do you guys think of the design as of now? I'll put
So
these back really
I
quick.
think that's
'Cause I want to
fucking
try to,
awesome.
I want to try to finalize it today. 'Cause I'm still not 100% sure. I don't know if I like the loose skin. Lucy.
Wait.
The
That's
loose
loose-
skin
oh.
like creeps me out.
Okay,
That's
good.
loose
Then I'll
skin.
keep it.
I don't-
Yeah.
I don't. No, like creeps us out in a bad way. Like I feel like this thing's frail.
Oh, I don't think so. I think he's like he's like a resurrected corpse.
Yeah, I get that vibe too.
Okay.
Okay. So before I give any commentary on this, because like I would only give commentary based on what I like, just as a general opinion. What's
Yeah.
the goal? What's the idea you're aiming for, and what comic is this for? We don't really talk about the comic you work on. We talk a lot about Human. So I want to know who this is, what your comic you're working on, and
yes.
what the idea is to kind of gauge our critique.
Well, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but this is going to be a very important demon. One of 3, and this might be after I design all 3. I'll probably decide which one's going to be the narrator for Do Demon Stream.
Ooh.
I'm leaning towards him because he's the only one I have drawn. But I'm gonna draw 2 more after this guy. Hopefully not take as long. And then one of them will for sure be the narrator. But they are important characters in my comics.
Very nice. I think that
Hell yeah.
I really like the horns in the eyes. I think you should like add cracks around the sockets or like something to emphasize that they're like growing out of his eyes, because right now they look like they're just pasted on.
Like little cracks right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Bustus, get out of there.
Say Bustus?
Yeah. Yeah, I call her Bustus sometimes because she's busted.
Bustus. She Bustus.
I got a Pez dispenser and I put my Prozac in it.
Yeah, I saw on Instagram somebody doing something like that.
I think it was with lactate. I saw someone do it with lactate.
Yep, that's the one I saw.
I put my Prozac in here. Anti-sad pillin. Actually, for me, it's anti-anxiety pillin.
That's true. That's very true. Give me one moment, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom real
Gosh,
quick.
Benny.
Mic on?
Is that what Prozac's for? Is that an antidepressant? Antidepressant?
It's mainly an antidepressant, but depression and anxiety tend to go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So anything that's like an antidepressant tends to work as an anti-anxiety medication as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that one too well. I used to take anti-anxiety.
You know the name of it?
Zoloft.
Mm.
No, well, I think I took Zoloft first, and then I think I tried Boost Bar, something like that, and I liked that one more. But they both like I didn't like either of them that much, just because like I already get sidetracked really easy, and they made it so much like worse.
Mm.
Like I literally couldn't like if I was trying to read something, I had to reread it like a good like 10 times before I like understood what the fuck I read.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Normally I only gotta read it like 3 times.
I tried a Lexapro and it made me super sleepy all the time. So now I take Prozac and I think it makes me angry. But I'm still testing it out. We'll see. My psychiatrist was like, "Oh, that's supposed to make you less angry." And I'm like, "Oh, wild. I don't know then, girl."
You're like, "Well, that fucking sucks."
Damn, I sure wish that was true. Oh, who else is going to the music concert? Is it Hannah?
Hannah, Randy, me, you, Katie,
Hello.
I can't remember who else was.
We hear you, Benny.
Oh, you do? Oh, I can't hear myself. Weird.
You can't hear yourself? Should you hear yourself?
No.
You might have turned.
Lucky you if you can't hear yourself.
Elijah, what's around his neck? Is that cloth or metal?
Yeah. let me-
Wait up. It's going to be the part that I'm kind of erasing right now is going to be cloth. Oh shit.
I'm gonna leave the call and come right back.
Boop boop. There we go. Yeah, this little part. Can you see my little mouse thingy?
Yeah, I can see your circle.
Okay. This part and this part are going to be connected, I think, down to the cape. Like right over here and down here. And that's going to be cloth, and then it's metal around his neck and metal on the shoulders.
Gotcha.
And then
I really
metal,
like the droopy skin. It's
metal.
I feel like the droopy skin
That's
is
all
something I
metal.
haven't really seen, and it's really cool.
It is really cool. I like
It's really unsettling.
Yeah. I was just worried,
So-
like, it was like, it's droopy for the skin, and then the vein thingies are also kind of droopy. Because I liked how I drew the droopy veins first. So, I don't know if it's
What-
too much droop.
What comic is this for? Without giving too much away, I forgot exactly. You said that the vibe of this comic is what? Because it looks very BDSM-y.
Yeah, all my comics have BDSM vibes, so that will work.
Undertones or overtones?
Both, under and over. Sometimes sideways.
All the way around.
Yeah. He might be the one that I use for Do Demon's Dream. I want to draw the other two out first. But I
Okay.
originally designed him to be the one for that. So he should give
Gotcha.
off somewhat creepy, kind of like anarchy type vibes.
Fucking like Mad Max vibes.
I was thinking more. I want him to feel like Hellraiser vibes. Hellraiser was one of the ones that I was like mainly inspired by for this.
I like his little peasant shoes.
I didn't know how to end the feet.
Real
I
quick
was like,
before I
that
continue with
works
this,
for now.
can you guys hear any music when I play it through my headphones?
Well, is my
No.
music not good enough for you? You gotta
you guys
listen
hear
to
that?
other music?
Mm-mm.
Nah.
Okay, good. I love your music. I'm making a post right now for Cascade.
Better be a shit post.
It's telling people we're live.
So, yeah?
Benny's been dying. You saw the Ben 10 post he made?
Was that the one for today?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's been dying to make that for like a hot minute.
Why?
Ben 10! It started with Danny.
Do you like
Yeah, I
Ben
wanna
10
make
that
it go.
much?
No, I mean, one, I do like Ben 10. And two, no, it's not why I chose it. I thought it would be funny as hell having like a show from the early 2000s be our post. We never talk about our posts or like our marketing for our stuff. It's
Silly-
fun. I have
silly
fun with it. Yeah. We actually, Sophia was the one who actually started that. She started us doing memes for our stream announcements because I was just we initially started doing just like a black screen with Cascade's logo on it, saying like stream tonight at whatever time, right? We changed times from we changed times from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. We didn't really announce the time change. We should have better. Oh, bring the lines back.
You talking to me?
You look like that!
You talking to me?
That's better. And then one day, I don't know what prompted her, but she just put like, you want to talk about that, Sophia? Your little first.
Oh, I put like a
meme?
cat screaming. Because I was just scrolling through my phone and I was like, who's gonna stop me? And I just posted it.
Who's gonna stop me? I'll stop you.
99.
No more
let me
memes.
tell you, let me
All
tell you.
business.
99% of Sophia's actions are done with the mentality of who's gonna stop me.
I think that's a
And I
good.
have not been stopped.
I think that's a good mentality to keep.
I would wholeheartedly agree. And then from there, I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's just make memes. This is fun. People seem to like it. So today we put our Ben 10 meme on there.
Same mentality for starting a business. Why'd you start a business? Who's gonna stop me?
Who's gonna stop me? Exactly. What was I gonna say? Our post is up now for being live on Twitch.
Oh, you hot pog.
Yeehaw.
I have Ben 10 theme song stuck in my head.
I don't know the words to it.
It started with an alien device is what it did. Now he's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10.
Ben 10.
I thought it was so cool when I
Oh,
watched
you
that
know
show
what?
as a
I'm
kid.
so fucking stupid. I didn't put the link. I gotta make this again.
That's okay. I never add the link.
Yeah, I was gonna actually get on you about that, Mister doesn't do it right.
Yeah. I don't
You
do
gotta
much
you gotta
right.
add the link.
Like from Legend of Zelda?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will.
You have to actually draw him by hand to put it on there. Otherwise, we get copyrighted.
Okay, that's
You're
fine.
right.
I'll draw him from memory too.
Be better. The best, actually.
Miss Ma'am, do you want to yell at the tow truck for me?
Is there a tow truck?
Oh, Benny, I was looking at a place to live, by the way. And it looked really nice in the pictures, and then I look it up on Google, and it has some reviews, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder what people are saying about it. Roaches, you get towed in your own parking spot.
Oh, good.
the electricity just goes off sometimes. I was like, oh, hot damn. And it's expensive to live there.
I think I lived there.
Love that for you.
Yeah.
We're all poor.
Yeah, we're looking for somewhere to move, and so we oh, what the hell?
You guys are moving out soon?
The place we're living
relatively
in
soon.
now.
Huh?
Yeah.
Well, I requested to move after my car was
Destroyed?
destroyed. Just parked on the side of the road. The one place you'd think it'd be fine.
Nah.
I was literally like crying, like, can we move? Can we go live somewhere else?
It's like, yes, we can.
I heard of this great neighborhood named Compton.
Yeah, we're 5
Nice.
miles from
Would you like to move there?
here. Elijah, have you ever been to Compton? We went to get tacos.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really like hang out there a lot, but one of my brother's ex-girlfriends lived there.
Oh,
we
damn.
would go like pick her up and stuff.
I haven't really been to Compton aside from when we went to
Get tacos.
get street tacos. Yeah.
Get some Takis. Some Takis.
Yeah.
He's big.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Elijah,
Here's
you
on
heard
these
Trump got
golden
arrested?
hands.
Huh?
Did you hear Trump got arrested?
It's like a glorified arraignment, though.
I don't know if I did hear
He's
about
still
that.
awaiting a court trial. I think. Which is lame. I think they should just lock him up.
What did they arrest him for?
Being
Like,
gross, ugly, and Republican. No, he has.
Damn,
gross,
I gotta-
ugly, poopy, stinky.
Yeah,
Actually, it's
I gotta
for,
go into hiding, you guys. I might get arrested.
Well, see, no, you're handsome, beautiful, and wonderful, so you'll be fine.
Oh, tell me more good things about him.
What about Stinky
He-
though? How do we tell me?
he paid some people for like he had hush money stuff going on, either before his term, if you can call it a term, or during the early part of when he was in office.
Ah.
Yeah,
He's not.
Are you giving this
groovy.
man
We
some
don't-
crusty ass lips?
Yeah.
Nice. I
He's
stand
just-
this.
He's
I
a little
love the
crust in
crust.
general. You love the crust?
Benny, would you say this guy is very triangle heavy?
I would say he's very triangle heavy. Yeah.
Do you want to talk
I
about?
feel like I could see him. Shape language.
Yeah.
Do you know? Yeah, I know Elijah knows the shape languages. He loves shape language. Don't you,
Yeah.
Elijah?
Yeah,
Shape.
square, triangle, circle.
all of those.
Yeah. All of them food.
Elijah's like, I can name shapes. Let me fucking tell you about the
Mhm.
shapes.
Let me tell you something about shapes. Circles.
There's 3.
Tell me.
There are 3. There are 3 that I know of. Possibly a few more.
There are 3 that I know of. That's about it.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about what the square means, what the triangle, and why they're
Yeah,
important
of course.
to
Yeah, I'm
character
just.
design?
Of
Okay,
course,
cool. I
yeah.
thought you were like, yeah, there's shapes.
Mhm.
No. So I'm just making this post right now. Give you 1 second here.
No, sorry. I'll talk about it then.
Yeah,
So Elijah has a lot of triangle heavy shapes in this drawing, and triangles are usually used for characters that are unstable and unpredictable, more loose cannon type characters, because triangles are a shape with a lot of energy to them, which might sound like a stupid sentence, but I promise you it's not. The
Yeah, if you
other
think it's
end
a
of
stupid
that
sentence,
is
you're stupid.
I am stupid.
No,
I have 3 brain cells, and I don't eat
I was
shit in my
saying
cat.
other people. God.
Okay, so here we go. So I couldn't hear you over the music blasting from the post I just made. What did you say?
I was talking about triangle shapes and how they're for characters that are like unpredictable and kind of loose cannons.
It's for characters that are mischievous little fuckers.
Yeah,
They're
a lot of villains
evil.
have triangle shapes.
Well,
Yeah,
that
if
works
they're
good for
dangerous.
this guy. He's very chaotic.
Yeah, if they're dangerous, if they're mischievous, if they're tricksters, if they're evil, bad guys. It's a sharp object. Think sharp object, right? Quick-witted, very like mentally sharp, like smart, fast characters. It just feels like that kind of vibe, right?
Coño.
This character has a lot of triangles, and it's good to mention
Where?
that.
Point
because-
out one.
Point out one's ears. The tips
Give me
of
one
his horns.
triangle, just one. Yeah, I can't find it, idiot.
Benny, I do not know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, there is no triangles on this man. Okay, I don't know
Even,
what the
like,
fuck
group
you're
people
talking
use skin
about.
are triangles.
Triangles?
I like how
What?
I was making a joke about Elijah and shape language, but he actually like spent a lot of time making sure the shape language is good. I was gonna
What
say
triangles?
what triangle is the other shape languages that I do want to talk about because we use them
I
a
should've
lot.
did that on a
In
separate
fact,
layer.
every time we just what was
I said I should have done that on a separate layer.
you did? I thought you did. I
No.
thought you were. Oh god. Okay, so
Elijah ruining his own drawing for the bit.
Yeah.
right.
I'm committed
So
to comedy.
the other shape languages are when you have a circle or a square. Circles are they're round, they're soft, they're friendly. They're when you're approachable, when you're like a nice person. Usually also to describe innocence, youthfulness,
That's why I don't get in shape.
Honesty. To describe honesty, to describe like good spiritedness, like just like if you're a pal, if you're a buddy, if you're a friend, like if you're just a little guy, you're a circle, right?
He's a dude.
Yeah. If you're approachable, if you're hearty, you're wholesome, you have true intentions, they're circles, right? The square though is really interesting because a square, well, first off, triangle, you can kind of see that as like mischievous bad guy. Circle's like happy-go-lucky good guy or like oblivious good guy, right? The square is interesting though. The square can kind of go either way.
The square's bisexual?
I thought
I
squares
was
were
gonna
like
say
grounded characters.
pansexual. Well, yeah, but they can also be characters who you want to portray as being strong. Think of like Thanos. He's got a lot of squares on him. He's not. He's grounded, but he's not a good guy, right?
Oh no, grounded doesn't mean good person. I was thinking of the guy from Up, the old man from Up. He's very square.
Mr. Fredrickson.
Yeah,
No,
he's
yeah,
a
I know.
I forgot his name. But
I
he
thought
is, like,
his name was
great shape
Carl.
Carl.
You mean
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
Carl.
Carl O'Malley.
Carl?
Yeah. Coral.
I dressed up as him once. For
How
you guys
did
know
you
what?
go from being the age you are now to being old as fuck, then going back to being the age you were? How did you pull that off?
What? What?
He's old as
'Cause you're
fuck. He's old
Fredrickson?
as fuck. Yeah.
Oh, did my pen disconnect? Ah! Ah!
Perfect time to continue talking about squares. So,
Yeah. Okay.
um,
Well, I have
Squarespace.
to. I
No.
have to disconnect this for a sec.
Our sponsor today. Fucking.
We don't have.
Fucking disconnect.
Just in case
screen, oh
anyone-
my
I
God.
disconnected
No,
on
we don't
purpose because I
have-
have to reconnect my pen. 'Cause this shit's stupid.
In case anybody wants to know, we don't actually have sponsors. You guys can be our sponsors. Once
Oh,
we have
I have
bank
a sponsor.
Who's
Do
your
you guys
sponsor?
not have sponsors?
I don't have a sponsor.
Oh damn, that sucks for you.
No,
Yeah,
this is
you're
free.
saying you guys are doing this for free?
I literally what I just said.
What the fuck?
Hopefully not soon, but you know. Squares.
Anyway, I fuck
Oh,
with squares so
actually,
heavily.
before I go to squares, look at our logo. Perfect example of shape language. You got circles, which are friendly, happy-go-lucky, wholesome, but they end in a lot of triangles, which are mischievous and dangerous. So it's kind of like, it's nice, but it's also dangerous.
Yeah. We're like,
Um,
hey, come over here. I'm friendly, and then we stab them. Right?
I was gonna say stab!
In the face.
Hey, but yeah, right. Notice we don't
You
have any
like
squares.
comics?
'cause-
A great time to
We're
announce
not-
our new merch line, pocket daggers.
I think they just call those pocket knives. A pocket dagger.
A great time. Just
Specifically
our
a dagger.
merch. Here's a good time. Yeah, here's our merch exclusively on our Cascade website, selling just regular knives.
Yeah.
Not even like branded or anything. It's just knives.
And they're all used too. It's like this
Yeah.
has got some blood stains on it.
Oh god.
Do you guys
Like-
remember those those videos about like where people would buy things from the dark web and they'd put like bloody knives in there and stuff?
Yeah. That was me.
Kinda.
Well, they were
you
like
also-
fake
are you
videos.
So they're
reconnecting,
fake
by the way?
videos?
No, he's just hanging out.
Yeah, I'm trying to reconnect my pen. It takes a second. I gotta like reset my laptop.
I'm
and
looking at
shit.
your VTuber like furiously looking up and down from the.
Ah!
That's him. He's
What?
he's working on the computer right now. That's what's in front of him.
Ah!
It's an easel.
No, that's a computer. Have you
Oh,
not seen a
okay, my
computer
bad.
before?
That's what my computer looks like.
Shit, maybe that's why you keep disconnecting.
Yeah, that's why I have so many problems with my computer. I might need to get a new
squares.
computer.
So squares,
Anyway, squares.
squares, yeah, they're like for characters that are grounded, that are strong, that are very rational. They face things head on. They confront their problems straightforward. You see that a lot. Yeah, Fredrickson. Well, I mean, a better way to tell you about what the shape languages mean by giving you examples. Sophia was right on the money with that. Mr. Fredrickson is a great example. He's very rational. Doesn't really have his head in the clouds. He does by the end of the movie, but like when we see him after he loses Ellie, yeah, he's a realist. He's also very headstrong, even if not physically strong. But also watching him in the movie, that man should have died so many fucking times. So he's also, I'm sure, pretty physically strong. Yeah, come back.
Ellie's a great example of shape language too, because she is made of circles. She's all round.
Yeah, she's very round.
She's very lovable, very sweet, very fun, bubbly.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Yeah, you're 100% right. And so is the little kid, Kevin. He's all round. In fact, I feel like everyone around Mr. Fredrickson is round.
Except
and he's just this curmudgeon.
He's a square. Thanos is a great example for squares. If you're looking for examples for other circles, what would be a good example of a character for circles outside of the movie Up? I'm like trying to think.
Yeah.
Up has
All
very
of your
stylized
guys'
design.
references are just from Up.
Anyway,
well,
I really like the movie Up.
From Spider-Verse, everyone's kind of like pretty realistic, but Peter Porker has he's made of circles. The pig. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just being stupid for a second with how you said his name.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's an
Gwen
actual
Stacy's
character,
got a lot of
huh?
sharp angles. Gwen Stacy has a lot of, or
does.
Spider-Gwen has a lot of triangle shapes to her.
Yeah.
So she's more of a loose cannon than the other spiders.
That's true. I think her name actually is Gwen Stacy. We just don't get her last name because, I mean,
Yeah.
they don't need to put it there. But
And
yeah, you're right.
Spider-Man, I would say, is circles and squares. At least in that movie. Because usually Spider-Man is portrayed with a lot of triangles.
I would agree. It's interesting though because they're not just squares; they're rectangles. So it's like he's grounded in a realist, but not like in the fun way, not headstrong. He's kind of like avoidant.
Did you know?
No problems.
Rectangles are squares, but squares are not rectangles.
I don't like that, but you're right.
Yeah, I did know that.
Yeah, I
I
learned
actually
exactly
knew
one
something.
fucking thing in my math class, and it's that rectangle. That was
That's
like the
it.
one thing that has stuck with me for the rest
That,
of my life.
like-
That and kangaroos
like
can't hop
all-
backwards.
You asked me how to add
hang on.
something?
Before I move on to my thing, you say that one more time.
Kangaroos can't hop backwards.
Oh God, why can't they do that? I mean, I know why, but like, it's like the same thing as saying a cow can't go downstairs. They can't. They're too heavy. They're too big.
Pigs can't look up at the sky.
That's true. Pigs
What?
can't look at the sky.
Yeah,
They
pigs can't look at the
rear their
sky.
head up.
Oh, that's
I've seen
not
videos of people
far
showing
enough.
pigs the sky and they like scream.
I mean, that's probably
Yeah,
pretty
rear their head
scary, actually, then. You've never seen it, you're just like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, they can't. They
That's
can't lift
been
their
there-
heads up enough
That's
to
been
do
here
it.
the whole time?
Imagine somebody like standing in front of you and just ripping a hole in your reality and showing you another dimension. I'd scream.
That
I would
was me
scream.
the first time I tried In and Out.
Yeah,
I was like, this has been
Yeah,
here
that's
the whole
um,
time?
what would be a good example for? So Peter B. Parker, he's rectangles. He is grounded. He's a realist, but the boring kind and like the avoidant of responsibilities kind. And then
He's
circles, 'cause
strong-willed,
he's
but in a way
flexible.
that he's just a stubborn dickhead.
Yeah, exactly. He's just kind of like a slacking dick. Yeah.
Yeah, and all of
he
these
shapes up
shapes,
by
like
the end.
Did you say he's
fun
a
fact.
all
slacky
of these
dick?
shapes.
I'm sorry.
Am I allowed to say that on the stream?
What do you say?
What'd you say?
A slacky dick?
It's like, ew, I guess. What were you gonna say, Sophia? Apart from slacky dick?
I don't know anymore. I
Just
forgot.
error 404 to reset your brain.
I literally malfunctioned. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, I was
A
gonna
good
say
ex-
that all of these shapes, none of them necessarily denote good or bad. They're just character traits that are more or less exist in a void. And a great example of that is like, Peter B. Parker is a good character. He's a good person. Thanos is a bad person. Both of them use squares as their base.
Wait, Thanos?
Yeah.
Thanos is a bad guy?
Oh, did I spoil that for you? I'm sorry.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Do you know what Marvel is?
What is that?
Oh, okay, I'll tell you.
I don't know. I don't know how to break it to you. Jesus dies.
In Marvel?
He comes back, then immediately he comes back, but then immediately fucks off. So like, anyway.
In the Marvel Cinematic Universe? What issue was Jesus in?
Actually, I think Spider-Man meets God, doesn't he? In the comics, it's like he meets the one above all, and God's just kind of like, yeah, I don't give a shit about anything. I made it, and it's just kind of there. And he's like, what the fuck?
Bro, why does Spider-Man meet God? What the fuck?
Because
Which God
if
is it?
anyone in the Marvel comics is gonna meet God, it's gonna be fucking Peter. He's the only one who deserves to. Let's be real here.
Does that mean he just got his ass kicked so hard that he like briefly saw heaven?
No, he like met him for like God revealed himself to him, I guess, or the
Oh.
one above all did. I don't know exactly the context of it. I think it has something to do with Mephisto and his deal with the devil. I don't know. It's a whole. The comics get wild. Listen. Anyway, going back to squares and circles and triangles. A good example of these shapes not being good or bad, but kind of being opposites or not.
The fucking face! I saw that face of like a guy like clutching his head.
Oh,
Elijah might be dead. Oh, he's working on it.
Oh no, yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
working on it.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know what happened.
Reconnecting.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was weird. I
don't
couldn't
know
like
either.
hear you guys for a second.
Oh, maybe
Yeah,
your
the
internet
stream went down
Yeah.
my side too. It was weird. Anyway,
Is the stream still up?
yeah, it's still going.
Okay. Mike, if my
Um,
internet went down for a second, I hope the stream didn't just end.
No, it's still going.
No, it's back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have it running in front of me just in case too. Plus, it's better for me to view it that way on my screen than on my phone. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's you can also use those tropes and turn them on their heads. Again, Kronk is very grounded, kind of, but no, he's not grounded. He's just physically strong. He's like the least grounded motherfucker in the whole movie.
Potch is very
He's
grounded.
got huh?
Potch is very grounded. He's absurdly grounded.
Pacha, you're right. Pacha's very grounded. I would argue Pacha makes me feel more circular, but yeah, squares and circles for sure for Pacha. Pacha's very grounded. I think Kronk is a mixture of triangles and squares. Yzma's just triangles, and Cusco is just triangles as well. Maybe some circles and triangles for Cusco, because he has that fan crown thing. His eyes are really big too, so he's kind of like mischievous but stupid. Which that's kind of what Cusco
That
is.
makes sense. That's who he is.
And Yzma's just like a dick, so he's just triangles. So shape language, anyway, it's important when creating characters. And the things that I feel like we think about a lot and take for granted because we just don't pay attention to the fact that we're thinking about them. We just expect other people to also recognize that. But we forget that they don't, and it's kind of good that they don't. Because then that's how we get to be actual sorcerers. We make designs.
Job.
Yeah, and we make magic, and they're like, "How'd you do that?" And we're like, "Well, see, I found a way to manipulate your thoughts."
Oh my god, that reminds me of the person who one of our roommates was talking about. This guy who was taking
Yes.
was taking a psych class as I think he was a business major or something. And
Yeah.
there was a survey that said, why do you want to take this class? And he says, I want to learn psychology so I can better manipulate people into buying things, like cigarettes. Like, what? Oh,
Yeah,
my
it was wild, dude. It was wild. I'm gonna hop in the room real quick, Sophia. I have to get my charger cable. My phone's gonna die in a second here.
Oh, yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
He's eating. He's eating.
Yeehaw.
Elijah, how's is it T-Bone?
Yes. My
How's
kitty.
T-Bone acclimating?
He's good for the most part.
I
I don't
scared.
know if he likes like he doesn't have as much room now, just because lots of times we keep him in the bedroom,
Mm-hmm.
cause of the doggy door and stuff.
Right.
So I don't think he likes that as much. But
Damn.
He ain't.
he's still doing good. He's
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
like very overly attached to me though.
Oh. He said
Damn.
bestie.
Yeah.
Now, would you say this character has a hard time going to the bathroom?
No, he just goes. He doesn't give a fuck.
He's wearing the demon equivalent of a romper.
Oh my god. Wait, that means he has to take everything off when he goes to the bathroom.
No,
No,
he
I mean
just
his
goes.
pants are like, I mean, his skin's already drooping over the pants. Can't he? The face. I think this is why people sometimes like a bigger stream delay, because if you disconnect, it won't like affect the stream too much because there's a delay, so you can like spend that delay making up time.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So instead of crashing, it'll just jump forward.
That's true.
But
I feel like this guy'd have a problem going to the bathroom. How's he gonna wipe?
He
Danny, I
doesn't.
told you, he pulls up his butt like a magician's tissue. He gets it's loose enough,
Like a what?
like a magician's tissue.
How-
You know, they
How is he? But that doesn't mean he can wipe. That
I
he's
saw-
got stuff on there. How is he gonna wipe?
Nice. So what I said.
Wait,
You-
but
you
what does
just-
this thing eat?
He just embraces the mess.
Does this thing eat? Because if it doesn't eat, why would he need to poop?
He eats ass exclusively.
Yeah, you don't need
What
anything
ass
else.
is able to get near that with the horns? I feel like the horns
Yeah,
alone
they
would block
straddle
any
it,
cheek.
you know? The horns are used to like straddle.
I don't get it. I don't know if you can do that, man.
Elijah, would you consider putting like any droopy parts on his face?
I was thinking about it, but I don't.
I know, I'm
I'm
not
not-
sure how it would look.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to do like Icar or something from, or
Icky?
if you wanted to do like pseudo tear trails down his face.
And the little teardrop tattoo.
Yeah,
Is that what we're talking about?
that's perfect.
Now, what did you say this was trying to emulate?
Kind of Hellraiser.
Big spooky boy.
Yeah, Big Spooky Boy. That's what I know him as, Big Spooky Boy.
Gotcha. Good old needle face. Okay.
How to just look him up?
I just
Pinhead?
Yeah. Pinhead. Yeah, I know the look. I just didn't know the name. Is there a reason why you went with Pinhead as your main inspiration? I'm just curious.
I mean, a lot of the stuff that you were saying about the triangle stuff is kind of what this guy embodies, is like chaos. He's not necessarily good or bad. He just likes like chaos and to kind of like see what will happen, you know? Like when he's hosting the Do Demon's Dream, he's just going to be like super interested in seeing what people do. Like he enjoys seeing them in this like panicked, like crazy place and dealing with like this, you know, insane shit. and he's just kind of like, let me grab my popcorn.
So he's like Uatu the Watcher from What If, but like if he just didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, "Ha, guys, watch
Okay.
this. Fucking
Look at
destroy the
this.
planet."
I'm liking the design so far. You said this is you solidifying the design, correct?
Yeah, I think so. I think so. I bring out a little smiley face.
It's not, it's still
I'm the eyeball, oh my
there.
god.
That's gonna remain. I don't know if you know this. It has to stay there now.
That's the still there. Okay.
I think it has to stay
Let
there
me
now.
put my eraser back down to 1. All the way to 1 pixel.
There it is. It's like winking at us.
Oh, Elijah, zoom all the way out. I want to see if you can see it.
No, you can't see it.
It's the light in his eye. Dude,
It
that looks
does.
cool as fuck. Now that you're doing the line art on it.
It really does. It looks
That's
really
cool
cool.
as fuck.
Now it's too far out. We can't.
Fuck
Okay.
boy.
Cool as fuck, boy.
Cool as fuck, boy. So for the actual of his form for Nycteus, blending him with this like cool BDSM vibe and making him look like the other guys is gonna be quite the challenge, but I'm up for it.
Well, he doesn't
that-
have
he
to.
won't-
The combined form doesn't really have to look anything like their separated forms. Because he can make people. Like he just that's what he does.
Oh,
like,
true. That's true. He can just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So this guy, what are his? If he was like in a battle, not like that he would fight anything, because I don't think he'd give a shit. But if he did, what would he be able to do?
Well, all of the demons are basically they're less fighters and more like creators.
Lovers.
Yeah, more lovers. He's gonna wink at you is what he's gonna do.
This guy's
And you're
the more
like,
kinky
oh my
one.
god, I want to start a cult for him.
Yeah. He's like, you wanna snuggle up in my extra skin? My skin flaps?
I feel like if I got close to this guy, I would pop like a balloon.
Yeah, you might.
I'd cry. I don't want to get
And
close to him.
then if you popped like a balloon, you'd look like him.
Ew.
He's on his weight loss journey. Look, he took it a little far.
He really likes
Took it a little. He's
keto.
emaciated.
This is what
He's-
keto could do for you.
You guys heard the Atkins diet? Because this.
Yeah, I can say. All the kink went into this guy. The other ones have no idea what sex is because it all look at him. It all went into this guy.
Oh, Elijah, are you gonna see the Barbie movie?
Probably at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it in theaters. I mean,
You have to.
Do I?
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
you're
You
legally
have-
obligated to.
oh okay.
Yeah.
Is that a work thing? Are we gonna have to go see
Yeah.
the Barbie movie together?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go see it with you guys if you want, but yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily care to see it a lot.
How dare you? It's a cultural moment.
Is it?
It is. It is. Barbie doesn't know what sex is. That's gotta
True.
lead to some shenanigans.
Barbara doesn't know what sex is.
I think it's rated PG-13. It's not like a kids movie.
Is PG-13
yeah.
not kids?
It's like a teen movie. The difference.
Different.
So I thought when I was a teenager.
It is
Looking back
different.
at a lot of- Looking back at a lot of movies that I thought were like the coolest shit ever were PG-13, and I'm like, eh. I mean, a lot of the Marvel movies are PG-13. They're not
Yeah.
R.
I mean, I had cool parents, and I watched rated R movies.
I did too. Certain ones. I watched like Little Miss Sunshine. Like I could watch movies where they said fuck.
Yeah.
My mom didn't really like us watching anything like that.
Well, you weren't allowed to watch Harry
We still
Potter either,
did.
right?
Yeah, my mom didn't want us watching Harry Potter. We still watched everything we wanted to. But you know, that's what happens when you grow up in a religious household. They
My
don't
dad
let
was
you
a pastor.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh shit, I can't even top that. Did he let you watch Pokemon? Because we were not allowed to watch Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, he was a pastor and he was religious, but I don't know. I would say like stuff like that he didn't really care as much for, you know, like I mean, he didn't like stop us from watching like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh or stuff like that. Like I remember watching a lot of like horror movies and shit.
I never understood the whole craze between like religious parents and telling you couldn't watch Pokemon horror movies, like as if that
Yeah.
means anything. I never got
the
that.
evolution.
It's the evolution. We don't want
You-
kids
You
learning
can't
about
know.
science.
Actually, I think it was the fighting thing.
But see,
Plus,
this is
he
why I
was
feel like
like,
tangentially disconnected from Pokemon because I wasn't able to watch as a kid. I would have loved to have been in the know. No, I couldn't be.
It's
Couldn't be
really
in the know.
something you have to watch as a kid because as an adult you're like, oh, this is just bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
It's
I
real
can't,
bad.
I can't do that now. I can't like just. I mean, I can go back and watch it, but it won't hit the same because I never hit the first way at all. Hate it.
You don't get the nostalgia.
Yeah, I don't have anything to like remember, which sucks.
Even
remember we
watching
started
it as an
watching
adult
Yu-Gi-Oh!
now, I don't get hit with the nostalgia. I'm like, oh, this is a bad show.
Yeah, I get the nostalgia from like looking at like the cards or something.
Or playing the game.
Yeah, the games. Not from
Watching.
the show.
Got it. I didn't know your dad was a pastor though. It's cool.
Yeah, he was part of the like I don't know what you call it, like the worship team. Like he did the music and shit. And then at some point the pastor that they had at there got sick, and then they got and then he basically took over as like the new pastor.
Gotcha.
So like he was religious, but he was also like a pastor replacement. Like that wasn't like something he was trying
also
to do initially.
a regular person. That's
Yeah.
what it sounds like.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to have been if he made you. You're cool as fuck. So.
Yeah,
I
he
find
loved
cool as fuck by many.
his inappropriate jokes just like me.
Is it like okay? So is this like panel made of spikes coming out of his sternum and his stomach, kind of? Is that attached into his body, or is it just like
It's just-
dangling there like a
It's
necklace?
just up here. It's just like there's a little bolt somewhere under there maybe.
I like to think it's like replaced his sternum.
Yeah,
Right.
it's whatever
You know
want
what
it to
this
be.
reminds me of? This reminds me of the demons from Rick and Morty.
I don't know which
Do you
one.
know what they look like? No, they're just like the only ones that are there. Like their episodes where they go to hell.
Yeah, I don't know if I know that too. I've watched Rick and Morty a little bit, but not much.
Let me try and find the image.
I kind of fell off Rick and Morty. I liked it a lot, like seasons 1, 2, and 3, and then like I don't know.
And it lost you.
I was just kind of here for the weirdness.
Apparently they're on season 7. I didn't know there was a 5 or 6.
That's too much at this point.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
No, good things never end. You keep
Never
watching
end.
it forever, and then it's fine.
Forever and always.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that new season of Breaking Bad.
Yeah, you know,
they're
the
coming
show that
back
never
at some
ended.
point, right?
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, they're definitely coming back.
Yeah, didn't you hear the Breaking Bad
Yay.
memes? We only make memes of new things, so
Exactly.
coming back soon.
Is there like
got it.
new memes for it? I'm not actually up to date on memes.
Oh, there's the when Walter's like Jesse. People mimic that a lot. Or did you see the Minecraft Breaking Bad memes?
I don't think so.
They're so
That's from like a few
freaking
months
funny.
ago.
It's from a little bit ago, but it was hilarious. People would like cut out the background and put them in Minecraft situations, and then
Yeah.
caption them like it was a Minecraft meme, but it's just a scene from Breaking Bad.
I just
only, like,
uploaded it, by the way.
The
The
only
Rick and
new
Morty
Breaking Bad thing I've seen was their Super Bowl commercial. Did you see that?
What? No.
I didn't know they
there- yeah, it was like for some chips or something.
It might have been. I know that the guys who play Jesse and Walter have a tequila company together.
No,
That's pretty great.
it was for chips.
You
It
have
was
to
some
find
kind
it
of
and show
chips.
us.
Tequila chips.
Tequila chips. Yo, wait a second. You guys, tequila chips? Tequila chips?
Elijah's like, what the hell are we doing?
We're gonna start
Yeah,
Cascade.
Yeah,
snack
screw
company.
Cascade. 100% tequila chips.
I sent you the picture on Do Demons Dream character page, of the demons from Rick and Morty.
Sent it on Discord?
I did, yeah.
On-
So you can
on-
take a look at it
Discord?
on Discord.
Did you send it on Discord or Datcord?
I sent it on.
Oh, I think
Oh yeah.
Oh, I
Well,
definitely
yeah.
have not seen that episode.
Those are heavily. I can already tell by just like looking at them. Those are like Hellraiser demons.
100%. Yeah, it gives me that vibe.
Um, like straight up Hellraiser. Which is which is right on point with him. I mean, he's like Hellraiser, but he's also a little bit more knight-like. Like he's definitely wearing
Yeah, I
more
was
like
gonna say.
armor than like. I mean, if I gave him a bunch of like straps and harnesses, you know, made him a
True.
little bit more BDSM-like.
Give him ball gag or something.
Yeah.
Elijah, we are at the hour mark. Do you want to keep going or you want to stop here?
I'll go for a little bit longer.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
scooch.
I mean, as long as you guys want to go longer too.
I mean, I'm
I'm good.
we're just watching.
If my
No question.
laptop disconnects one more time, I'm gonna say that's, it though.
Not fuck with it. Oh, bro,
Question,
the fucking the skin on his
the
arm, I
vein
can't
bit.
deal with it.
What?
So gross.
The veiny
This?
bit on the staff, are they like moving around all the time, or are they like static?
When you zoom in, it looks like a nose.
They're gonna be moving around.
Ew, it looks like a nose. Ew.
Yeah, I
Got
imagine it because you can kind of just like control it like telepathically, and I imagine it kind of just like flying around and like bending and stuff. It's not like he has it like straight right now, you know, but it can kind of just like fly around and shit.
Ooh.
Shit, okay.
Like
I
eyeball
like how the
first.
droopy bits on the staff mirror the droopy bits on his body.
Yeah, see,
I
I
do
didn't
too,
I didn't know if I
do.
liked that. I thought maybe it was a little too much droop.
No, I like it.
Going a little droop extreme, but if you think it looks
Especially if it's
good-
supposed to be a bendy staff, I like the droop.
Yeah.
I was thinking that like maybe if they're moving around, the ones that bend down like kind of get too far away from the staff. Maybe you could have those veiny tendril bits kind of like fade away like smoke, kind of
Like into the
like
background
whip
more.
away. No, like I'm picturing this thing as if it was animated, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, the ones attached to the eye, the main ones, would be like moving and writhing and whatever, right?
Yeah.
Pulsing and whatever. And the other ones that like get too far away from it, I'm picturing them kind of writhe away and kind of whip away as like this like gas substance, kind of like fading away.
Okay.
Kinda like it's
kind of like how I have
generated
this
good.
one, just kind of like.
Yeah, how it's kind of like dripping down. I picture that one kind of like maybe breaking off into like some smoke, and so we don't have to actually see it like like slosh down and like be gross. It just kind of like fades off of like the smoke, which makes it look more fluid.
But,
You know what I
but-
mean?
But the gross part is what I like.
We can still have gross bits if you want, I guess.
I
Now, does he see-
guess.
I am assuming that he can. I think that
Huh?
was established, right? It's kind of like the Guillermo del Toro Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah,
God.
that's kind of how I
Eyes
imagine
and
him. Yeah.
Okay, fucking the smiley face. The fucking smiley face in the eye. You can't.
What are you
Okay,
talking about?
cool.
It's just it's a light reflex.
So the main guy that he's formed out of
Yes.
is Nycteus. He's one of 3. So
Yes.
what is this version's name? Have you come up with that? Do you want to give that
Oh
away, or is
no.
that more hush?
I haven't thought of his name yet.
Names
Oh,
are
man.
hard.
I should probably do that.
They
at some
are.
point. Huh?
Honestly, you don't always have to. They can help, but sometimes they can just be a hindrance and too much of a limitation.
What? Thinking of a name?
Thinking of a name, yeah. We didn't give our main character a hero name, like an alias, until like after we already wrote the character and part of the story. We were like, we don't know what we're gonna name him or a
Yeah,
superhero name. We just couldn't settle.
dude.
on
He
He was
sure is a
dude.
dude.
He was super dude.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
the antagonist for our second book, which we're already like kind of outlining,
Mhm.
we couldn't figure out the name of him. We just kept calling him 2 letters as an abbreviation, and then we're like, why don't we make those 2 letters his actual name? Again, I don't want to give too much away. That's why we're using 2 letters. But yeah, names are not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, I have a character in one of my comics literally named Super Guy.
Is that a permanent fixture?
Hmm?
Is that a permanent name?
Yeah. That's the name I'm gonna use. Unless I get like
Super Guy.
problems because of Superman, but he's kind of a Superman parody. So.
Super
Yeah,
guy.
it's fine.
That's pretty fucking funny. When does Soups go into the public domain again? Like 2040 something?
I don't know. Disney keeps lobbying to extend the limit, so like maybe never.
And what sucks
Oh, wait,
about
this
that
is
is that it doesn't. No. But they did lobby the government to extend the copyright times for IPs in general.
Yeah.
What sucks about that though is that doesn't just affect like creative works like characters in movies. It also impacts
Scientific
intellectual
articles.
property for scientific articles and research papers. Like you can't release those out to the public because it is intellectual property. So even if the people want to, they have to like wait until the copyright thing expires and then they can release it, which is stupid, or something along those lines. So that's lame.
Pretty dumb. Not very cash money.
Not very cash money. It's kind of the same way that Disney, the fucking. You want to know how greedy Disney was and is? When
Always.
Technicolor came out, they wanted to copyright it so that if anybody wanted to use it, they had to get the permission from Disney or the rights from Disney to use fucking color in their pictures.
Okay, I was about to ask, what is Technicolor? I don't know if I've ever heard that before.
Yeah, Technicolor was the way they used to color cell shading or cells on animation. They would have to use like a specific technology for it called Technicolor that would allow for colored picture.
On old
Now it's
cartoons,
what
you'll
they
say
use.
like now in Technicolor, which just means like it's a color cartoon.
Yeah, it's not just black and white. And Disney wanted to patent it because there was a cartoon that came out before that was able to do like oranges and greens, which looked really shitty. But they technically did it before Disney. But the first official Technicolor cartoon that looks good was Disney. And so they're like, well, we want to be the owners of this.
They didn't
But
create
anyone
it though.
wants to
They
use it, they have
adopted the
to-
technology and invested in it.
Exactly. They wanted to make it their own thing, and people were like, no, you can't own a method of production as big as this. And they're like, but we want
Why
to make
not?
money. And they're like, yeah. And they're like, well, you can't. And they're like, fine. It's kind of like, who wanted to copyright the Happy Birthday song again?
Someone
It is
wanted to do
copyrighted.
that? Oh, it is?
Yeah, that's why you can't sing it in like TV shows.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Who copyrighted
Or
it?
like a lot of restaurants can't. They have to sing like some other
Yeah, a
song.
lot of restaurants will sing like "He's a Jolly Good Fellow."
Yeah,
I don't know who owns it.
just dumb as fuck. The simplest thing. Companies want to copyright like the dumbest shit sometimes. I swear to God. Like the most commonplace ass backwards stuff. So yeah, that might be. This all started because I asked when Superman becomes in the public domain because he's a character that I feel like people could do a lot with, but they just can't because he's.
Then he
owned by
wants to make a
DC now.
Superman video game.
I do. I really do. It would be so much fun.
Mind you, having no experience in video games himself,
None
but
whatsoever.
he could definitely
But I
make the
would-
best one.
I
I'm
would
sure.
love the story. I could write a good one, I'm sure.
I've had Elsa's
know.
Into the Unknown stuck in my head for the last like half an hour.
I still have the Bill Nye
so
song
random.
lyric where it says inertia is a property of matter in my head. It's still there.
What about the damn Ben 10 song?
That was never
It
in my
started
head.
with an alien device is what it did.
That's not what
No, he's
prompted me
no
to make the name
superpowers.
of
He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10.
Ben 10. Wee wee. Now it's in my head.
There
No,
was a time
it's,
that I would come over to Benny's house, and like every time he had Ben 10 on.
Really?
I was wanting to watch the whole first, because when I was younger, they just played whatever they wanted to, so you couldn't like choose to watch it in order, right? So I was like, you know what? I don't really know how this series ended, and so I want to know like what happened to it. Because I stopped watching it after I became like 15 or something, or so. So I was like, you know what? I want to
Benny,
watch.
what is our
this.
age difference? How old are you again?
I am. I said 15 as a number off my head. I don't remember. Now I'm 27.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you turn 27 this year? I can't remember.
Last year.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a stream about it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
born date.
we drew
we're
rats.
like a year apart then, huh?
Yeah. Remember, we drew rats in party hats, which we're actually going to make official merch. I'm not joking. We are actually doing that.
Was I there
Look-
that stream? I don't know.
You were
if I
there?
was.
Yeah,
You
you
wanted
were
me to
there.
draw snakes to eat the rats.
Or was that one of our like first streams?
It was one of the
one
earlier ones.
first. Yeah.
Rats and party hat.
Rats and party hats. I'm gonna make it a sticker.
I'm
Try
gonna
and-
make
try and sell me.
Ratman a sticker. I think
Ah,
people
I
want
hate
Ratman
that,
merch.
Why don't you do Snake Boy merch too?
Yeah, I probably will. I mean, he's gotta have a sidekick, right?
Elijah's like, don't worry. I will always choose to be a menace.
Yeah. I myself am made out of triangles.
Your VTuber actually has a couple triangles in there.
Yeah, a lot of my shit is made out of triangles. Like I
What
had,
can I say?
I
Man
can't
knows his
remember what
taste.
teacher it was, but I had a teacher point that out to me. He was like, "Wow, all of your designs are really like triangular," and I was like, "Oh fuck, they are." And
You said, shut the fuck up. Never
Yeah.
talk to me again.
I don't want to hear it.
I was like, "Keep that shit to yourself, sir."
People, you know how people say that you have like same face syndrome when you're drawing a character who has the same face? You have same shape syndrome.
Yeah,
Everything's just triangle.
I like triangles.
It's a good shape.
It's a good
Oh, you know what I
shape.
heard recently? Not
Uh.
about triangles. It
Yeah,
was.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
No,
if
I
it's
don't
not
wanna
about
hear-
triangles, I don't know if I want to hear it either.
I don't give a shit about it.
Guys are gonna be real upset in a minute. Because
So
I'm
what are
about
you
to
gonna
talk
say?
about
What-
not triangles.
What are
Um,
you gonna say?
So you know how like movies do like
No.
movies.
What are movies?
I
Are
don't
movies
know.
anything
I don't
like
know,
books?
I give up.
Are movies kind of like books?
Sorry, go on.
They're like
Go
books
on,
that
go on.
move.
Books that
Basically.
move?
Actually,
Okay, so
no,
it's like
okay. I don't
throwing
know what
a
movies
book?
are.
Is it like throwing a book then?
The movie?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
books that move, so like throwing a book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like throw a book at somebody's head, and that's basically what a movie is.
Yeah. Or if like you're holding a book while you're on horseback or something.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
also a movie.
I think I understand what movies are.
Specifically horseback. I love.
Yeah.
Okay. What were you
So-
gonna say, Sophia?
There was an interview with Matt Damon, and this guy said like, why are movies like different now than they were like 30 years ago? And he said it's because you have to make all your profits in the box office. Because you used to be able to make a movie, and if it underperformed, you could depend on like the DVD sales a couple of months down the line to bring in some more
Yeah.
money. And people don't use DVDs anymore. Like everything is streaming, so you have to make
Mhm.
back. So instead of like underperforming at the box office, but you make all your money back in DVDs, you have to make it all at the box office, which allows for a lot of like smaller movies to just not be funded anymore because people don't want to take a risk on like a weird cult classic type of movie because it's too risky.
Mm-hmm. Which really sucks.
Yeah, all of my
Really
movies are on VHS.
I wouldn't be surprised. You have a record player of Bob's Burgers music.
How did you know that?
Wait, you do?
Because I saw it in your house. We
have-
pointed it
wait,
out. We
hang
were
on.
like, how do you have a record player of Bob's Burgers music?
Because Katie got
They
it
made
for me.
records. They made records of why don't we have this, Sophia?
I've been listening to their songs on YouTube.
We could be listening to it on a record player.
Some of us are modern
what I'm
women.
Well, I'm neither modern nor a woman, so.
Damn, that sounds like a personal problem, but I can't help you with that.
Do you know the
That-
song
I like-
Oil Spill
Oil spill?
from Bob's Burgers?
Probably. I've seen most of the episodes.
You can't sing it, unfortunately,
Okay.
because we will get copyrighted for that.
You can sing it if you
but-
sing it bad.
That's the only way I know how to sing. No, just look it up later. That's my favorite song though from Bob's Burgers.
My favorite is
Oil
the Sunny
spill.
Side Up from the movie.
Yeah.
I never actually saw the movie.
It's pretty good. It's a
Yeah,
really fun
I was
time.
really excited for it. I just never ended up like getting around to watching it.
It's on Hulu.
I like that we all like the Bob's Burgers franchise. I just want to say that it's a great thing that we do. I love Bob's
Mhm.
Burgers so much. I
The
would
first
love
thing
to
that
collab
comes
with
up.
Bob's Burgers.
Oh, I know the song Oil Spill. It's where she's talking about her coochie.
Yep.
What?
That caught his
Who
attention
is-
real quick.
Who Linda is or Tina?
No,
No,
it's
it's
like
some
this
random
random
girl.
pop lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I love that
it's
song.
not the.
I'm pretty sure it's a parody of like an actual song.
Is it really?
Oh,
That's fun.
I feel like it has to be. Are you gonna do the tentacle going down the length of the blade? That really sells it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do right now.
Oh, nice.
Benny. Gosh, interrupting me. Let me do my thing.
I'm picturing this like red and veiny and like fleshy colored.
Oh yeah, it's gonna look like yeah, like actual veins. Like bloody and like wet. Like shiny
Got
kinda.
it. Got it. Because I was also afraid you were gonna go like make it black, like how Harry Potter has the devil snare and it's all veiny but they're black. I wasn't sure if you're
Oh.
gonna do that, which would also be cool if they look like roots. But I know you want it to be veiny, so I'm like red makes a lot of sense to go that direction.
Yeah, I don't know what it is that you just described.
Have you never watched Harry Potter?
I have, but I'm not like a hardcore fan. I don't know what that is.
You don't have to be. They tell you in the movie what it's called.
Bob's Burger?
Oh.
No.
Bob S. Burger? Sorry, I was
Bob
listening to
S.
the I was
Burger.
listening to the Oil Spill song, and then I found like the song
Well,
of parodies. I was like blocking you two out for a minute.
We're fully like having a stream and you're like watching Bob's Burger.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't realize that was an option. If I can also just watch Bob's Burgers right
it's
now.
not. Don't do that. We're working.
If you guys don't hear me talk for a minute, it's because I'm focusing on art, not watching Bob's Burgers.
We hear like the fucking jingle in the background. Oh, Busted, your collar's still off. I forgot to put her collar back on. I had to give her a vinegar bath because she's a bad girl.
A vinegar bath?
Yeah, she's got a dandruff problem, so I put like half vinegar, half water on a towel, and I scrub her down, and it gets rid of her dandruff.
Oh damn! I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
I
Lynette
will
told me about
say
it.
for your drawing,
Yeah.
I do like the veins that look like they're behind the other ones because you have on a different layer under a lower opacity.
Mm-hmm.
It sells it. It makes it feel cool. I'm sure you weren't planning on keeping them, but I
yeah,
would
that
like
would be
just
cool.
for the
Yeah,
staff.
just to put some in the background.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks nice. Not having them be too bogged up, but it still looks nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it looks like you're taking like a kind of a creative approach to these veins. You're not just tracing the sketch. You're
Yeah,
just
no, I'm kind of redoing them a little. I mean,
I
for a
like how
lot
you're
of the
playing
stuff,
with
I'm
line
going
art
off.
too, especially around
yeah,
the eyeball.
Yeah,
yeah.
I like
Or
doing.
did I say line art? I meant line weight.
Yeah, I always try to do
Well,
basically just
silly,
wherever
silly
the
boys.
light is hitting, I try to do thinner, and then
And
wherever the like shadows and stuff are gonna be, I usually kind of do thicker a little bit.
that's what I do with weight for
Yeah.
gravity. If I want a piece to feel grounded and heavy, I put thicker line weight towards the bottom of a piece to make it feel like it's actually being pulled down by gravity.
Hmm.
Usually sells it too.
Also,
Um,
sometimes once I color stuff in, I'll actually make breaks in the line. So stuff like that, you know, where
Mm-hmm.
the like if you
ooh,
take away the other stuff, it just looks like it's not
It just
connected.
look good.
right. I get you. It do look good. Now, is this like is what brush are you using? Is this what you want to use like for the final line
Oh,
art
I don't know.
for this
This is
comic?
the one I use most of the time. What is it? Um, I think it's where am I? This one right here.
Oh,
Kyle's
okay.
drawing something box.
Everyone has their brushes on the left side of the screen. I have mine on the right side.
What's wrong with you?
It's easier to find.
I think I have
I
them
don't
over
really
here
click.
too.
I never click on the left side of the screen for like anything. I
Yeah,
always
this
click on the
is
right
the.
side for
I
anything.
think this is the one I'm using right now.
Nice.
I just like how it like kind of breaks up a little bit, you know.
As
Um,
it, yeah.
like if I blow it up, kinda. Oh, why am I not drawing now? Oh, because I'm on the eraser. Nice. Like, see
Yeah,
how
I
it's like
have
kind of like broken up?
yeah. That sketch brush I sent you guys, it's kind of like that, but this feels like charcoal on paper, which is cool.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have
Like on
official
textured
Cascade
paper.
brushes?
If we
We
do, I want
can.
one that works basically exactly like this.
Yeah. We have
If it
to
could
you have
work
to alter.
exactly like this, that'd be cool.
Please
You have
use
to
the company
change it a
brushes
little
as pre-approved.
bit. People will do that for like a project. They'll say the brushes we're using for this or this, so the visuals look the same all throughout,
Yeah,
which
that
makes
makes
sense.
sense. Benny,
I was
I
working on
was
a
gonna say
project.
that makes sense.
I was working in a project for an animation for one of our classes when I was still a student, and the director told us to use like a 2-point brush for the animation software we're using. It wasn't the brush that I thought looked the best, but it was a brush that they thought looked the best, and the director. And so we were doing it. It made it harder to kind of be neat because it was so precise that if your line work wasn't neat, you could tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You gotta
like
get
this,
that
you're able to
wiggle
get kind of
room.
yeah, you kind of get scratchy with this. Theirs had like no line weight. It was like solid line the whole time. Thin, no variation, which is again that's fine. Um, but I prefer lines like this. I think this is pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty pug nasty. Not gonna lie.
Pretty nog pasty. Not gonna lie.
Oh, Elijah,
Mm.
something that Benny and I wanted to do is start having like pre-prepared topics that we talk about instead of just like bullshitting for an
Yeah,
hour.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
and
yeah.
we might have like we're debating if we want to do it or not, but we might put like an Instagram poll and have people vote on like what we talk about that week.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think we should actually right now I'm gonna ask so we can put this in an Instagram thing. What do you guys who are viewing this on our Instagram story think we should talk about in our next stream? I'm gonna have a few options up. I don't know what they are. right now because
gun
I
control?
haven't thought of them.
Gun,
But we could talk about
gun control.
We could talk about gun control.
No, we're not. Hearts, I will
We
stop
will
you.
not.
Stop it. No, we will not talk about gun control.
Listen, we're all pretty leftist here. Why don't we just we probably
Gone
can't
bad.
talk about
End
that.
of debate.
I mean, I'm gonna
Gone bad and I hate it
say
here.
I'm definitely more towards the left, but I don't think I am as much as you guys because I do like my guns.
They scare me.
He's more
I've
on
shot a
the
gun once and they scare me.
People deserve health care. Left, which is also good. But what do you guys think we should talk about? I'm gonna put that on my thing.
Best
Tell us one.
best technique for eating booty.
No, we can't. Some like your favorite
That's
movie
what- I think
or
that's what
something,
we'll
or our favorite movie to talk about, or I don't know.
Like the you go like kind of like hard pointy tongue or like very soft
Ooh,
flat
Stop it!
tongue.
Stop it! Stop it!
Well, wait, what if we had debates, like favorite movie, and you have to defend why it's your favorite movie.
The Dark Knight.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say more like favorite movie and why. No, actually, I can't make any kind of political jokes. I don't want to.
Yeah, leave the political jokes to me, Benny. Gosh.
I do like the whole defending. Ooh, what if it's like your favorite guilty pleasure shit movie, and you have to defend why you like it?
Yeah, I like that.
That's good.
All the movies I liked are good.
Mm-hmm.
There was one question that my professor asked us all the time. We'd go to class, and it was held once a week, right? And he'd always ask us whenever we go there. And I don't know why. It was such a simple question. It always like stuck with me. I'm always like, oh, this is like, these are my people. When he said like, all right, what did we watch? Tell me what you guys watched. Which like implied the standard that you just did watch stuff, and he expected you to have watched something, a show, a movie, anything, and he wanted to know about it because it was a class about writing for film and TV and stuff.
Bro, I
and
watched
those
like
episodes-
Five Nights
what we
at Freddy's lore breakdown. I don't think I can bring that to class.
What's your favorite show? You're gonna be like, it's complicated.
Do you know who Matt Pat is?
Oh my god.
So I think something like that would be a good segment to have.
Yeah.
Well,
I think so too.
I'm gonna write that down in a note so for next time.
Um,
We'll
I think we're gonna have to end the stream pretty soon though, by the way, because I gotta go pick up my brother.
Oh,
no
oh,
worries.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we're over time
You did
anyway.
really good. I love the way this looks. The
This
more we
looks
spend time on it, the
gorgeous.
more it's so beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yeah, I really love how it's coming together. I do feel like that centerpiece should have in some way
Be
connect a
connected.
little more than like how it does right now. Like
Mhm.
maybe there's a
like
a
a
rope
chain,
or a cord.
and then it's
Yeah.
attached to his nipple.
Yeah. No.
Mm.
But I think
I was gonna say the trapezoid piece or the trapezius piece, going from the shoulder.
no. The bullshit levels were so low today.
No, that's not what I was gonna say at all. No, why is
Oh,
it hanging?
Free my man.
Please tell me you're doing this on a new layer.
He looks
Nope.
like a.
'Cause that's staying.
It's the same like Elijah.
I know. I should have.
You can't
Now
keep
it's
that
part
right
of
set. Okay.
That's the way you defeat him is you
Um,
just flip that centerpiece.
What I was gonna say is that part between the shoulder armor, the like big pointy part,
Hmm.
and the like scarf handkerchief thing.
Yeah.
I would say like maybe connect that down, kind of like curve it
This
down.
part right here.
Where's
You're
your
talking about
mouse? I
these
can't
parts?
see. I don't see your mouse, dude. Oh yeah, yes, those
You want
parts.
to be drawn? Okay.
That part. Yeah, kind of like maybe like see if you can angle them down. slope them.
Oh, I was gonna say angle them flatter, so he seems like he's puffing his chest out a little bit.
Oh, that could work too. I was
Like
thinking of
that?
more like connecting that centerpiece, but that
Oh,
could also
gotcha.
work. But this is nice. Yeah, we could definitely end the stream, and then just pick it up next Thursday. Who's streaming next Thursday?
I think it's my turn because I was sick and then we skipped because my car was destroyed, and then
Right
Elijah.
on.
So
Can
I'm
you give
next.
us can you give us an audible preview of what you're gonna be going over next week in terms of your piece?
Yeah, you give an audible
yeah.
one and I'll draw it.
Okay. Interpretive art.
I love it. I love it. What are you doing next week?
I'm probably gonna work on the Plex a little more. I have a better
Hell yeah.
way of going about it.
Fuck yeah!
This is me
Alright.
wondering what you're gonna draw.
Plex.
Why are your eyes looking in different directions?
Because he's looking for what I'm drawing.
Yeah, the little movie theater place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's
There
like,
we
I think
go.
it's a playhouse. I don't know.
Something like
I think
that.
it's a playhouse. I think yeah.
Close enough.
And I remember
Alright,
how
well, I
the
think
roof
we-
was.
I think we
The
can
roof,
call
the
it
roof was
here.
like one of these roofs, right? Like a house roof.
Like, it's just a house. That's now a chimney.
Yeah.
It's just a house. Can you draw a smiley face on the house? Like, instead of chimney in the front door.
Yay. Oh my god. Alright, well I'll catch you guys next week. Or
Art. That is art. And don't let anyone
is,
tell you what
right.
art isn't.
you're right. You're right.
I just
Not
told you what art
He's
isn't.
right. He's right. It's not art.
Yeah,
I said
that's
it's
not
not art, so therefore.
The thing you spent like all the stream doing is bullshit. That little thing in the
Yeah.
corner, fucking beautiful.
Yeah, look at him. Look at the detail in the expression on the face. This guy's got no expression. He's just
He's got expression right there.
Oh my god, Benny, I heard you squeal from the living room.
You have to end it on this.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.